Okay, I've got a pot of water with some kombu, and I'm just warming this up, and what I'm doing here is making kombu water. Okay, so what's going on here? I've got my matzo ball mix. These are the packets. And I got a bowl, and I'm going to make some matzo ball mix for my matzo ball soup. Okay, here's the food processor. And I'm going to put some silken tofu in this and blend it up and whip it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm putting the tofu in the food processor, and I'm going to show you this really quick. I noticed that my water is almost coming to a boil here with my kombu. I'm going to turn it off. I'm just going to let it sit because I'm not ready to make the soup yet, but I want to make this kombu water because kombu makes your soup taste delicious. Okay, so now we are going to put the matzo balls together. Sorry about that, I had to walk away for a second. So we're going to open up these packets. I need my scissors. I need my scissors to open the packet. And remember, this is matzo ball mix, and this is how we're making it for a vegan matzo ball. Okay, a vegan matzo ball. Okay. Normally I don't use tofu, but I'm using tofu today because it's Easter, so it's the Passover Easter holiday. And let us have some holiday food. So I'm making this because I want people to know that you can have matzo balls, have matzo ball soup, and it be vegan. And for all you people who don't like tofu, you're not going to really taste the tofu in this. I'm not even joking. You're not, because the matzah is so delicious. So you're not going to taste that. Okay, we'll do that. And I'm going to put just a little bit of baking powder. Just a little bit. That's enough. I don't even know how much that is, but just a little bit. And now I'm going to put some olive oil in. I use olive oil because I like the flavor of olive oil. You know, this is not a traditional matzo ball. This is the vegan matzo ball that I had to develop for myself because I wanted to have matzo ball soup, but I couldn't find a vegan recipe. So I made this up myself. And it works. It's very good. I'm going to put a little more. I don't know how much olive oil I'm putting in. You got to spy it. This is one of those, this is a holiday recipe. This is one of those things you don't make every day. And you just have to spy it. You know, get the right consistency. So we'll mix it up. And I think that is it. I think that's the nice consistency that I'm liking. It's going to be light enough and still, it's going to be delicious. Okay, so then you do this. You don't make the matzo balls right away. This is the mix. We have our matzo ball mix ready to go when our soup is together, and we need to do that. Now we cover this up and we put it in the fridge. Okay guys, this is what we got for our matzo ball soup. We're going to put collard greens in it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to break these greens down, and here we go. Okay, these are the ingredients for our matzo ball soup. Can you see the ingredients? We've got dill, parsley, zucchini. We have orange bell pepper. We're going to put some onion in. We're going to put some garlic in. And we're going to put some celery in. So here are the ingredients that we're going to put in. That's really going to flavor our vegan matzo ball soup. I forgot that I'm putting the carrot. Okay, I've had this kombu sitting in water for about an hour. Now I'm going to take it out. So the water is flavored with the flavor of the seaweed, and now it comes out. Okay, now we're going to put our onion, carrot, parsley, garlic in the food processor, and, oh, did I say celery? And blend it up. Okay, now we're going to put the mixture, we're going to put this mixture in the water. So this goes in. I'll be doing this. Okay, the mixture goes in, and now we're going to put just a little bit of dill in, just a little bit. Okay, so we got our dill. I'm going to put some black pepper in. 1, 2. Just a little bit, however much you like. I like a lot of black pepper. And this is not going, remember, this is some bay leaves. This is not the traditional matzo ball soup. This is the vegan matzo ball soup. So what I'm trying to do is build some flavor into my matzo ball soup here. Okay? So we're trying to build flavor. Okay, so we have that and that. And I am going to put a little bit of salt, even though we had the little salt. We can always add more later, but we can't take it away. And that should be it for now. Oh, I forgot the most important part of this whole little exercise here. Now we have our collard greens that we cleaned. We're going to put our collard greens in. And this is all our process of making our vegan matzo ball soup. Okay, our collard greens go in. And we're going to put this on high, bring it to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down and let it simmer and let these greens soften. Now we're going to put our celery, our carrots, and our onion in our soup. And we're going to add a little more parsley and a little more dill.
In the midst of war against the Jewish people, the most important thing to say about the death of Jesus is that it was the death of a Jewish people. He gets enormous street cred for certain things that he does. Brings other destitute people because a magnet for all these destitute marginalized people.
Okay, now remember this. This is our matzo ball mix that we made earlier and we refrigerated. And this is how we make our matzo balls. So we scoop a little, put it in our hand, we roll it up like this. Well, this is going to be a big one. And then we put it into the soup. Okay, here's our soup, and yes, I just put some zucchini in there. And now I'm going to put the matzo balls. And now I'm going to make up a bunch of matzo balls and put them inside and show you. Okay, so now we're just putting in the matzo balls. Taking the matzo, rolling it in the ball, and we drop it in. Show you again. Take the matzo, roll it in a ball, and drop it in. And we'll just keep it. And we're just here putting the matzo balls in the soup. And we're going to cook it until all these balls they're going to get bigger and they're going to get plump and it's going to be delicious. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Here's my vegan matzo ball soup. Let's get a matzo ball. And there is the soup. Yummy. Bon appetit.